Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, this is September already. How you doing back there, John?
Doing really well, thanks.
The year's almost over. It's almost Christmas time.
You started feeling different, too. It feels like fall's already here.
Well, that just means more work for me to do. So anyways, before we get started today, I have an event I want to mention that's coming up this Saturday. It's called Get Out and Move. It's a health extravaganza. It's going to be at the Atwood Stadium from 10 to 3. And it's a health event, and they're going to have like the biggest wobble possible, and that's that dance, the wobble. Sort of like, I want to think of it as the biggest Soul Train line ever, but it's the biggest wobble ever. And they're going to have a bike rodeo, they have bounce house, obstacle course, and they'll have cooking demonstration by Chef Nate Brown, and then they'll have free health screening. So for everybody that wants to go and get some free health screening, make sure you get over to Atwood Stadium Saturday, September 7th from 10 to 3. Okay, so today on the phone I have with Mr. Daniel Pete, and they're bringing an event to Flint called Color Vibe. So Daniel, are you there?
Yes. Hi, Lisa. How are you today?
How you doing? When I talked to you a little bit online, it was just like something happened, because all of a sudden I had just mentioned to my niece that they do this in out on the East Coast, so they call it Run or Die, DYE. And I had just said to her, it was like, oh, I would like to have something like that come to Flint. And then a couple of days later, you popped up on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right.
You must have read my mind. And then since then, we've had a couple events here, out in the other little towns in the surrounding area. So how did you get started with the Color Vibe, and why did you name it Color Vibe?
Oh, well, actually, we got started we're based out of Utah, and in southern Utah there's a holy festival, a Hindu festival, and they pretty much, to commemorate spring and to start spring, they do a color party, per se, at their holy temple.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where the idea came from as far as the color.
Right.
And then we just incorporated a 5K and put the color into it, and it's just kind of taken off.
I see you have a listing of states online that has already that you're sponsoring. That's people have already started signing up, or is that somebody else?
No, yes. So most of the locations on our website that you're able to register for, those are locations that are booked and ready to go. And then we also have other locations for pre-registration, and those are cities that we are currently looking to try to get into.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this going to be like a run with a purpose, like, for cancer, for a nonprofit, or what's the purpose of the Color Vibe?
Yeah, so the purpose obviously is for fitness and to get people out there to have fun and to try to start exercising again.
Mm-hmm.
And then every location we go to, we choose a local charity to donate some of the proceeds to. So for Flint, we're working with United Way of Genesee County.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we're partnering with them, and they're helping us with different things, and we're obviously helping them. And so, yeah, every city we go to, it's a new charity. So it's really, for my job, it's neat because I get to see multiple charities throughout the country and help multiple people with the charities, and then the runners coming to actually start running and to have fun and to get in shape and so forth.
Right. So do you think it's anything like the Warrior Dash without the warrior?
Yep. it's the Color Dash.
It's the Color Dash.
Yeah.
Now, is this your first time doing this, or this is going to be an annual event or something like that?
Yeah, so this is our first time in Flint,
Mm-hmm.
and we're hoping it's an annual event. most of the cities we go to, we always go back the following year around the same time. So, we'll see how Flint does, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. I was just out there a couple of weeks ago checking out the fairgrounds out there, where the location will be, and it's a beautiful place. So I don't imagine us not choosing to going there next year.
Yeah, that's going to be at the Cummings Center.
Yes.
Okay, that's the same place we have our Warrior Dash.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, what is the registration fee for it to get involved with this?
So we have, registration's been open for a while, and it started at $35. I believe right now it's at like $43. I'll have to check on that. And then right before the race starts, the week of, it goes up to $50. And that includes a T-shirt, sunglasses, you get a color packet, your race number, and then at the event we throw out a whole bunch of swag gear to participants, whether it's extra color package, shirts, fanny packs, hats, shorts, tank tops, and so forth.
Oh, so that's stuff that the general public can buy?
Correct.
So do I get a free T-shirt?
Yes, you can. I'll get you whatever size you'd like and whatever style, or you can have a tank top.
Oh no, it's too much of this tank. You don't want to see that. I'd rather have a T-shirt. I want to cover up as much as possible.
Yeah.
Now this is
one thing I was going to mention too, that kids 7 and under are free.
Oh, okay. Now,
So
is there age limit for like safety reasons or anything like that?
Oh, there's no age limits. Obviously, if you're a young child, you're going to want your parent with you, and that always is the case. But like I said, 7 and under are free. Those kids will have to, their parents will have to sign waivers for them.
Right.
And then we have multiple volunteers that can come out and actually throw the color on the runners throughout the race. And there's no age limit to that. We just make sure that if there's a younger child, that they're there with their parent.
Now the color, I've seen it all over everybody's faces. Tell me about that. What is it?
Oh, what it is this cornstarch. So it's 100% color cornstarch base. That's all it is. And it's a powder. It's not a liquid. I guess if it rains, it'll turn into more of a liquid.
But now you can actually buy colored cornstarch, or do you have to color it?
No, I mean we put the dye in it. But yeah, it's just your basic cornstarch that you buy, from the store, but just with color in it, color dye.
Now, what about our people? Is there anything in that dye, like red dye number 999, that's going to have people sneezing or breaking out or anything like that?
No, it does not have. I mean, unless you're allergic to cornstarch, it doesn't have anything that's going to make people sneeze or break out in hives or anything like that, unless you are allergic to, dye or cornstarch.
But now, is that part of the waiver though? Because sometimes people don't know that they're allergic to something until something touched their skin.
Yeah, that's correct. And it's in the waiver, and we do have a list of basically the whole ingredients that we can send out to people if they are requesting that. So that way they can confirm and make sure if there is anything that they are allergic to, that they'll prepare themselves before the event.
So now this is coming up on the 21st, which is in 3 Saturdays away. What's the times for that, and how long is this run? Is this an all-day event, like a big party?
So the race will start at 9 a.m., and we send out multiple waves of runners. Since we get, thousands of people, we can't all have them start at the same time. So we send out waves about every 3 to 5 minutes. And it goes until 11:30 a.m. So it's not that long. It's pretty much you run the course, and then we have a big dance color party with the DJ. We have Zumba that goes out there, and few other things to get people, dancing and involved.
Right.
And it's just kind of a big dance party after the race, and people can come and go as they please, and by 11:30 we're done.
So now for just spectators, is there a fee? Like, I mean, people just want to drive in and stand around and look?
Yeah, there's no fee for any spectator. They can come, take pictures. They can even participate in the dance party.
Uh-huh.
And get colorful if they want. Spectators just can't run the 5K.
Right.
But they can do anything else they would like. They can come and volunteer and throw color. They can come and just watch their friends throw color, or they can actually just come and do everything minus the race.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good event for spectators too.
Yeah, because I wouldn't mind seeing it just to take some pictures, but I don't,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't mind throwing some color on people. I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think
you don't have to run. And,
right. I'll just stand there and dash people.
Yeah,
well,
right.
if a strong wind comes, though, everybody will be colored.
Yeah.
Now, how long is 5K? And I know everybody know this, but me. I'm not a runner. So.
It's 3.1 miles.
Oh, okay.
So we mark the course, and we put mile signs out on the course so runners know how much further they have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's to them it seems like forever. Yeah. So,
yeah, that would be me. I would see y'all the next day. Like, Lisa's still out there?
yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So now all the events that are listed from state to state to state, you participate in those. Are you the head person for those, or is it a different person in charge of each state?
So we're in teams. We have about 4 different teams, and each team they're over multiple cities.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of my team we're over all the East Coast locations. So we were just in Detroit a couple weeks ago when we did the Color Vibe out there. And we were in Greenville, South Carolina last weekend.
Wow.
So it's just each team kind of goes in their different areas, and we put on the whole event.
So who pays for y'all's traveling? How's all that traveling funded?
It's funded by the company. So our owners, obviously the money that they're making in through their other businesses and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
they help with.
Oh, okay.
With our expenses.
Mm-hmm. Well, some of those places you probably can drive to, because being in Utah and you having some out west, you might just do a road trip, huh?
Yeah. So we drove to Cheyenne, Wyoming, a couple weeks ago at that one, and it's a great event, and we enjoy doing it. We enjoy traveling for it, and it's good to see the excitement on the runners' faces once they're getting all colorful and
all colorful.
It's really fun.
Now, it's been very hot out in that area. So, I mean, do you guys have like water stations, sprinklers, or, misters? Because, even with it only being 3 miles, you could have some people passing out, because you guys have had some heat out there.
For sure. And we've had people pass out before the race has even begun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have water, at the end before the race, and we have a water station during the race.
Mm-hmm.
But we still tell people to bring their own water and to make sure that they keep themselves hydrated before they can actually come to the event.
Right.
And because a lot of people, they don't really drink enough water before the show.
Right.
That's when they start to pass out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we supply enough water. A lot of times we'll have vendors out there like shaved ice or
Right.
ice cream, little things like that to help with the heat.
Now, what about the food? If somebody come out and they're like, well, shoot, I'm hungry. Got any barbecue? Got any hot dogs on a stick? Anything?
So what we do is anyone that's interested in being a vendor, whether it's selling food or workout products or whatever it is, they can contact us, and we'd be more than happy to work with them to make sure that they're out there. We love to have people out there giving free samples of their business or their product, things like that, to our participants.
Right.
And so every event we try to have, like I said, shaved ice. We've had Snapple, and they're obviously out there giving out free Snapples and things like that. So if anyone is out there that's listening, that's interested, feel free to contact us, and we'll get you guys set up so you can promote your business and things like that.
Oh, that's a great idea, because it's probably a lot of people here that didn't know that you had spots like that, and they could probably fill in some gaps.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, we love to have anyone out there that is interested. So it just makes our event that much better. Yeah,
because then next year, like, the first year you go by, then they'll say, okay, I know what to expect. So now next year, if you guys come, we'll have our products ready. We have a table ready, and, we'll be in.
Yeah, that's true. And we definitely will fill them in. If they are interested, we'll pretty much let them know how the event is and what they should bring and what works and things like that. So we'll definitely help them.
So now, how many runners do you think you have so far? Who keeps count of that?
Yeah, so we have a registration program that we kind of keep track of on each city. So right now we're just we're about 2,600 right now. So I'm thinking by the time the race starts, we'll probably have about 3,000 runners plus participants. Plus spectators and things like that. So we'll have a good crowd out there.
Okay. That now is that a good number in a sense? Like, say the Warrior Dash, they had like 25,000 people, but this would be in the first year of this. You expect it to grow to a few more thousand, or you think this is a good number?
Oh no, we definitely expect it to grow when we come back. The first year being there, a lot of people are kind of tentative as to what the event is, so they don't sign up until their friends do it, and they're like, oh, it was fun, I'll do it next year. And the difference between us and the Warrior Dash is, I believe the Warrior Dash, their event's all day, so they have people coming in all day, whereas ours, it's just 9 to 11:30.
Oh, okay. I think the Warrior Dash is 3 days of partying.
Yeah, so 3 days. I mean, if our event was 3 days, we'd obviously have higher numbers.
Right. So you're basically like 2.5 hours of the run, the whole event, or is that just the run?
So the run will, like I said, we send out multiple waves of runners, so everyone's going to finish all at different times. But that'll start at 9 a.m., and we'll probably be done sending out waves by 9:30 or so.
Oh, okay.
And then runners, just as they finish, they can go or they can stay and have fun. We obviously want them to stay because, like I said, we have the DJ that stays. And
okay. Now you
play
said
lots of music.
Yeah, you having a DJ, and then you say you have Zumba.
Yes.
Well, those two good dance things.
Yeah, we'll have a local DJ that's going to be performing out there, and then we'll have a local Zumba crew that's going to be going out there.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And so everyone, of course, come stretched out, come prepared to definitely have fun and to be tired and have fun again.
Maybe you should have some masseuse out there at the end of the race.
We had one in this last event last weekend, and she was giving free massages to anyone that wanted a massage.
Yeah, because
I looked at that line, and it was long for a long time.
Well, you're gonna have to get more than one. See, you probably need like 5 or 6 stations set up so people can come up and get like a 5-minute massage and next, be like next.
Yep. Well, hey, if you know anyone, Lisa, send them our way. We'd love to have some of these.
Right. I do know a couple of them too. Just like, look, here's your chance to get your business out there, and that would be a good thing. Have people get ready, because a lot of people I don't think even know about it this year. And I know a lot of people from having on my show and doing different things like that. So if this happens again next year, I want to be kept abreast so that I find out sooner, and then like that way, like for different events, different companies and stuff like that I know of that might be interested in coming out there, I think it could become a much bigger event. Just for like, even if the people don't run, they'll be out there. Like we might have a pole dancing class, and then we have the Zumba class. We have all kinds of things going on here, and people would be really interested in coming out and doing those things.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be great, and we definitely want to keep in touch with you, and for when we do come back next year. And like I said, we still have about 3 weeks away till we're there in Flint, so there's still plenty of time if anyone is interested in signing up or becoming a vendor at the event to, like I said, promote your business or give out samples.
Right. Well, I hope to get to meet you before the whole thing is over and done. I'm gonna try to come out, but I can't guarantee it. But I hope to get to at least meet you before you go back to Utah.
Oh yeah.
Are you in Utah?
We'll be out there.
You're in Utah right now?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you
come? So if you go out there and participate, I'll get you your shirt and give you some free color. You don't even have to run in the event. You can go on the stage.
I can cheer people on. I can be like, yeah, go ahead.
That's right.
That's probably what I would do, because I would not get in the mix. But I see all those people coming at me, I would just freak out. Oh my goodness. Well, anyways, Daniel, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk a little bit about the program, and I'm really hopeful that I don't forget that the event. I've got it written on 3 calendars, but once you turn 60, sometimes you start forgetting stuff.
Well, I haven't encountered that yet.
No, you got a long way to go. But thank you so much for taking the time to call in and talk to me about Color Vibe. And anything I can do on this end to help out with it, just let me know. You contact me on Facebook or whatever. And I do want to keep in contact, so when the event comes up next year, we might have you some more people to come and help you.
For sure. Hey, I appreciate it too, Lisa. Thanks for reaching out to us and allowing me to come onto your show and kind of explain to the audience what we're about and that we're coming in 3 weeks. So
Right. Now, before you go, do you have a website that you want to put out there for people to go and register, and that it will tell all the information about the prices and everything, what they need to do?
Yes. It's just www.colorvibe.com.
Okay.
So VIB.com.
Okay.
And on there, you'll just click on the Flint location, and then it'll show you in all details where it's at, what time it starts, what's all involved.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and I hope to see you before the 21st. If not, I might come out and see you on the 21st.
Okay. Well, sounds great, Lisa. I'll see you then.
Okay. You have a good day.
All right. You too.
Bye. So anyways, I want to make sure that everybody write it on your calendar for this event, because it is for a charity that they're going to be raising money and donating part of the proceeds. And like you said, they're going to be working with one of our local charities here. And then also this weekend, again, I want to remind you to get over to Atwood Stadium Saturday the 7th from 10 to 3. Join in on the biggest wobble wobble dance craze, and it's called Get Out and Move. It's a health extravaganza, and they're going to be doing free health screening. There's a video on Facebook. You can see it's probably on YouTube, and it's an awesome video. Everybody's doing the wobble, and they've got all kinds of activities out there. So make sure you go out and get healthy. So next week, we're going to be doing 2 shows. I have a 12 and a 1. My 12 o'clock show will be, there's a local consignment shop called Indepanda, and she's going to come on and talk about her business a little bit. And then at 1 o'clock, we have Mr. Farlon Randall, who is the owner and founder of Bangtown Productions. So everybody make sure you tune in next week, 12 and 1 Flaminpit Show. And with that, we're out.